Hi there and welcome to Apple World. Oprah Winfrey and Shan Diddy, both of these meast stars, have assembled domains that stretch a long way past their underlying specialties, with Oprah overcoming the universe of TV and Diddy influencing music, yet it's not only their prosperity that has been standing out as truly newsworthy. As of late, murmurs of mystery social orders, outrageous parties, and upsetting disclosures have started to surface, creating an image far removed from the public personas. These two have developed the bits of gossip that Diddy was running an Epstein of some sort or another type of bargain where he was recording everyone, right? That is the bits of gossip, no doubt. I don't realize that there's any evidence of anything other than how about we begin with Diddy. Once again, the years Diddy has become known, not only for his melodic ability yet in addition for his excessive way of life and scandalous gatherings. These social occasions are not your normal Hollywood get-togethers. Visitors who've gone to say they've seen things that are sufficient to make anybody's jaw drop. Tales have whirled for quite a long time about what truly goes on away from public scrutiny. At these occasions, referred to among insiders as oddity offs, these parties are said to take care of the most stunning, what's more, most mystery wants of the Hollywood tip-top. However, it's not only the debauchery that is causing a stir, as indicated by a few participants. These gatherings might include something other than honest fun. There have been claims of shady rehearsals, with some asserting that Diddy purposes these offs to state command over his visitors, guaranteeing their dedication with compromising circumstances that they wouldn't need made public issues that are the protection has raised initially. Yet it seems like, just from perusing this 14-page prosecution, that there is sufficient actual proof to maybe get a conviction for this situation. We will see. These are charges. One individual who's been especially vocal about these claims is Rodney Lil Rod Jones, a previous partner of Diddy. In a late court documenting, Jones guaranteed that Diddy has accounts of various big names, craftsmen, and competitors participating in criminal operations at his properties. He even ventured to such an extreme as to say that Diddy has stowed away cameras introduced in practically every room of his homes. These claims have sent shockwaves through Hollywood, particularly as more and more individuals start to ponder exactly how profound these mysteries go. On the off chance that what Jones says is valid, then Diddy could be perched on a genuine gold Emma film that could ruin vocations and uncover a portion of the media outlets' generally strong figures repate with incredibly difficult and obscene charges. Including charges that Combs had cameras all through his homes where he recorded. In any case, it doesn't stop there. Jones' claim likewise makes reference to that Diddy's infamous parties weren't just about reveling the impulses of Hollywood's first class. He affirms that youthful people were available at these occasions, bringing up difficult issues about which job these social occasions played in Diddy's more extensive exercises. Observers host guaranteed that Diddy's gatherings frequently had a dim propensity, a climate that cultivated mystery and control. Visitors would apparently be urged to sign non-exposure arrangements, previously venturing foot through the entryway, guaranteeing that whatever occurred at these oddity offs remained hush. Yet with Jones presently standing up, the cautiously developed subtle pretense may at long last be lifting. And what's being uncovered is nothing kind of surprising, and a great deal of the affirmed proof that has been assembled in for this situation was from those two attacks that were directed at his own home in Miami and Los Angeles, and the arraignment names that, the thing held on to that were that he purportedly made recordings of these exhibitions, as those have been named freak-offs. It's not only Diddy's gatherings that are under a microscope, however. There are likewise whirling reports about his relationship with other strong Hollywood figures, including Oprah Winfrey herself. While Oprah has long been seen as a guide of energy, strengthening ongoing associations proposes that she might have further connections to the hazier side of Hollywood than she's of all time. There have been murmurs for a really long time about Oprah's association with certain secret social orders inside the media outlet. These gatherings are said to employ a gigantic impact, controlling not simply the professions of those in the business yet, in addition to what data gets out to the public, that he controlled each part of her life. He is blamed for much of the time beating her, and what's more, would conceal her in lodgings for days until the swelling and indications of misuse were gone. One especially hazardous talk includes a Conf Idol video that supposedly includes Oprah in a compromising circumstance. This video, as indicated by sources, has been flowed among Hollywood elites for a really long time, discreetly exchanged in the background to guarantee that the most remarkable individuals from the industry keep straight that such a high-profile figure like Oprah could be engaged with something so shocking appears to be practically unbelievable. However, as more subtleties arose, it's becoming harder to excuse these tales as simple newspaper feed, assuming that this video were ever to surface might actually obliterate the painstakingly developed picture that Oprah has worked a very long time to construct. And Stacey, you say the present prosecution peruses like a crowd. Prosecution, what was generally surprising to you of every one of these charges? Definitely the reality, Jake, that the government in this prosecution introduced proof claiming that Shan was running a criminal endeavor. Obviously, it's memorable, essential that these are simply reports. Absolutely no part of this has been affirmed yet. The way that such stories are in any event being murmured in Hollywood circles is telling. It focuses to a more extensive issue inside the media outlet where power and impact are in many cases employed in manners that people in general never sees. For Oprah, whose brand is based on trust, credibility, and strengthening, these reports present a serious danger after the entirety of her whole vocation has been predicated on the thought that she's a power for good, a lady who lifts others up and urges individuals to be the best version of themselves. Assuming it ends up that she's been engaged with exercises that sell out those values, it very well may be one of the greatest outrages Hollywood has at any point seen. And in this claim, he asserts that basically P. Diddy was the Epstein of the rap. Yet what precisely is the association among Oprah and Diddy? It appears to be impossible. Blue from the get go. Oprah, the medium big shot and giver, and Diddy, the ostentatious music maker known for his hard celebrating way of life. Yet when you dig further, the ties between them begin to turn out to be more evident. Both of them have fabricated realms that depend vigorously on their public personas, and both have been unquestionably effective at controlling their stories. Yet behind the scenes, apparently they might have more in like manner than individuals understand. The gossip proposes that Oprah and Diddy aren't simply associates, they're part of a lot bigger organization of Hollywood elites who are undeniably associated through a series of clandestine and frequently upsetting rehearsals now. So what is next? Is he going to be in prison in this office until the preliminary start? Is there an opportunity he might at some point get moved sooner than that, as of this second, as of this hour, starting today? Yes, obviously, as I referenced before, they will be engaging this thing. Close to the Second U.S. Circuit Court of Requests to upset the adjudicators organization here to attempt furthermore get him really delivered. One of the key components that ties Oprah and Diddy together is their shared association in the diversion businesses around these circles are famously hard to enter, and the individuals who are important for them use in remarkable measure of force. It's said that inside these circles bargains are made, privileged insights are kept, and notorieties are obliterated, all in secret for years. Diddy has been quite possibly of the most unmistakable individuals from these clandestine bunches, capitalizing on his leverage to control everyone around him, and keeping in mind that Oprah has consistently kept a more healthy picture. There are presently questions about whether she might have been involved in comparable exercises, though in a more unobtrusive way. You realize, I think, in government court, and for these charges they would, let's assume it's standard, yet in the public domain this is exceptionally huge just from who we partner Diddy being and everything we've seen him do throughout the long term. Like you said, this is an incredible defeat to go from. We saw the manners back in spring that were struck by the federal authorities, so to go from living in those houses to being in a prison cell, right? Presently one more association among Oprah and is their common capacity to draw in high-profile visitors to air occasions. Over the years, the two of them have facilitated some of the best gatherings in Hollywood, with lists of people to attend that read like A's who of the diversion industry. These gatherings are frequently viewed as a definitive superficial point of interest. A greeting implies you've come to the top. However, as we've gained from the claims encompassing Diddy parties, these occasions aren't consistently what they appear to be. Behind the excitement and style, there's many times a much more obscure side that a great many people won't ever see. Also, for the individuals who are essential for that world, the stakes are unquestionably high. One wrong move, one wrong maneuver, one stage, and everything could come crashing down, well, one way or the other, on the off chance that you got to race to a confidential island 'cause your misdeeds are accomplishing such a great deal, and they storming your house. It's one of these. So what does this all mean for Oprah and Diddy at the second? It's difficult to say without a doubt. Both of them have denied any contribution in the more outrageous parts of these tales. Also, there's no substantial proof to propose that they've done anything unlawful. However, the way that these accounts are circling at everything is sufficient to raise serious worries. Subscribe Apple World for more videos.